It's when my hair grows.
Which hair are we talking about?
Oh, wow. Now I even miss Yolanda. Something I hardly do. But it's fine.
Anyway, hairstyle. Laura, I'll tell you off mic.
Okay.
Yeah, not sure.
No, but it looks fresh. Yeah, it looks clean. I like it. Yeah.
With the compliment well received. With the goatee, nini.
Yeah. Taka ndevu kama yako. Nona sasa.
Wasichana wanaumia. Anyway. We like blaming people out here. Every one of us, we blame mostly the other party. When a relationship ends, we blame the other party. It's because this chick did this guy did this, it ended. But we never look at, what it caused. Even though that person did something, we'll always say,
that was the reason.
That was the reason I did so.
So our contribution to
the relationship ending. There has to be, I think, there's some part that you played.
True.
Yeah, which we don't like to accept, which we normally say, me. That chick was a raccoon. That chick did
mad.
Yeah.
So who do you want to start with? Do you please? No, ladies first.
Ladies first. Yeah,
we love ladies in the show.
Yes.
The last relationship that ended. What was your contribution?
Okay, which one? I've had a couple.
No, the one you can.
The one I care about.
Yeah, the one you said.
First of all, I have to, preface this by saying that he was concerned that we didn't fight. So I'm just saying, I'm not good at relationship. Like, I'm the best when it comes to relationship.
Why weren't you fighting?
I'm
you
the
didn't
best.
care about the relationship.
No, that's not the case. The part I played was reactionary. And I may sound mature, but I'm very emotionally mature. There's certain things I'm not really well versed to deal with. Now, relationships can get boring, and I'm too young for that. So I lose interest very fast and I shut down instead of communicating. And I think that's the role I played.
You check out, mentally.
I checked out mentally, before leaving the relationship. So I try figuring it out backwards instead of in the moment, which doesn't necessarily work. So I just had to, own my part and just say I didn't handle the problems properly, so I just need to step away, which was my sort of way of punishing myself so I can learn a lesson from that.
So you what would you have done differently?
What would I have done differently? I would have spoken up instead of behaving like I'm 12 years. You can imagine being in a relationship with someone who doesn't talk to you.
Okay.
Just one day nimenyamaza too because it's so boring. He doesn't talk to me about these things. I'm dealing with all these things. He doesn't care. Why isn't he chasing me to ask me if everything is okay? But why am I not speaking up as well?
So instead of waiting for him to ask you if everything is okay,
I should have, yes.
I'm not okay that this...
Absolutely. Yeah.
Wow, Laura. You're actually thoughtful.
I'm just saying that I will not put it into action.
No, you should.
Mlioto, tueleze bana.
This is not me. I must stay by putting it out that this is a friend of mine who went through this. But I guess sometimes a relationship can end because you had options. I'm not saying this is what happened in my last relationship.
Really?
It's a friend of mine. So this friend of mine, let's call him Brian. So sometimes you find that, like you're saying, a relationship may get into a point where that needs work. But instead of you working, you always had an option.
Yeah.
You always had someone
There's a plan B.
who, when you had a bad day, you would talk to them about it and you felt nice. So you come back to your relationship okay. Instead of taking to it with your partner, you already had someone who you were talking to. And that sort of feeling of... and I think it does come to, we could actually even label it as emotional cheating. You may not even necessarily go to this extent where you had, sexual relations with this person, but there was always a person who you are...
At the back of your mind.
At the back of your mind. Who was sort of giving you the good feel, or you are pouring into their cup, rather than going back to your relationship and fixing the things that you didn't like about your relationship. So having that option doesn't make your partner not feel like they are your priority at that point. Like, even if this ends, you have someone who you already have an emotional connection with. So sometimes that is something that in retrospect now, moving forward, then you have to cut off.
Absolutely.
Now you have to be like, okay, now you can't have, because you see how it actually affects your relationship. If you have someone who, if you get a job right now, you call them first before you call your partner.
If an accident happens, you call them
If
first.
an accident happens,
Yeah.
or you might call your partner, but you feel better when you call them, when you talk to them about it. If you're going through a hard time right now, yes, you might tell your partner, but there's someone else who, if you told, you'd even cry.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not okay, man. Like, you'd even cry and
Yeah.
and that someone would hold you and tell you it's going to be okay, go on a coffee date and figure things out. So having that option on the side,
It's
sometimes
true.
it may
Yeah.
not be sexual, but already takes away your effort, the effort that you would have put
On this other side.
So Brian, that Brian guy, I think learned that moving forward.
Brian, not Mlioto.
Brian,
but
no, Mlioto. I don't know about you, Absolute.
Very nice. For me,
What was your contribution?
Typical Brian. No ownership,
now.
nothing.
Okay.
Accountability, none.
Let's change this guy's name to Kevin. Oh, okay.
Same.
James.
Same.
Sean. So Sean. Or okay, let's use.
you already stuck to Brian, so it's Brian.
Thanks, Absolute, sir.
Yes.
What was your contribution?
My contribution. I cheated.
It happens. There's always that one relationship.
Just
like,
imagine if
messed
it
up.
was a Brian saying it. But anyway, topic for
No. I'm being honest.
Okay, sir.
I cheated, which I shouldn't have done. I went low. Long story short, I found out this person was cheating. I'd gone through their phone. I saw everything. Then I sat for some time. I held it in me, and then I was just like, man,
F-it.
ikwende huko sasa. Iende sana. So the person find out. Yes, they found out. Then later on, I was just like, I didn't need to go this road.
Could have just left.
Lala na icho.
Icho. Niliona hapa nikasema sasa pia mimi wacha tuingie.
What a girl can do.
Yeah. So anyway, I regretted it later on because I sat down with the parliament and told me you should have just walked away.
Yeah.
You should have just walked away. It was icho. It was let me get back at this person.
True.
But now through that, that's how this story ended. Yeah.
Okay, and now to her cheating. Was there a contribution to why she cheated?
Yeah.
Was there a contribution from you
Yes.
as to why she was cheating?
I don't know.
Why you doing it?
I don't. I wasn't told.
Okay. Did you ask?
I wasn't told. I didn't bother asking. Me, I'd seen on the phone, so I didn't bother asking. And I was just like, I've seen on the Simu. So you sit with it umas you, it pains you.
Yeah.
Then from there, you decide, you know what?
Did you tell her that I found out you're cheating?
No.
You just went and cheated first.
just went.
But you see, that's the thing. Like with Amlioto, what he's saying, options. Me, I never have options because me, I believe, first of all, I don't talk to men when I'm in a relationship. Because by the time I'm in a relationship, could you have a spice because I have to talk to men?
Hey, that is toxic femininity.
No, but just generally, because like you said, when you have the idea of options, you kind of start seeing
Don't put your
other
100,
places. Yeah. But for me, I think it was just I dated down. I also dated down, and then halfway through the relationship, I was like, Sasa nini.
Oh, you dated someone that you...
Yeah, we had no sort of
settled for.
compatibility. And then halfway, I'm like, Sasa nini, but nisha commit, so let me just see it through. So
Ama
now I'm
wacha
just,
nifanye
torment,
it more.
he's tormenting
So that
me.
it ends.
We're just punishing each other, like, who leave first, but don't leave me before you suffer,
So your contribution was dating someone
Yeah.
you clearly
had no
shoes.
future in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, guys, let us know what
Did
you
he know?
think.
Did he know you had...
No, now he knows.
now he's
listening.
Yeah,
Now
so
he's
I
watched this
found an
video.
email I sent him after he blocked me, which I specifically told him I dated down. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it happened.
Anyway, talking of dating down, how did you contribute to your last relationship ending? Let us know. Spice of MKE, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Dating down. I'm Lioto brand options. Absolutely.
Just to be clear, this has nothing to do with finance.